We're going to take another look at these parts that we saw a few days ago. We have this 3-ring segment with another band around the middle where something has clearly been fixed on the inside. That, I believe, will be where the bulkheads are fastened to the inside of the cylinders. And this is one of those bulkheads. So this is a bulkhead with straight sides, and this will go in between the methane and oxygen tanks. Here, as you can see, the methane tank is on the top, the oxygen's on the bottom in the red. And this bulkhead slips in between the two tanks as a single bulkhead device, which was first used in the Apollo program to save weight. Now, this conical section I thought was part of the nose cone, and indeed, as you can see here, it does fit very nicely on the top of Starship. This larger tank with a round bulkhead on the top, I'm not sure if it's going on the top or whether it needs turning upside down. If it was going to go on the top, then it would need that straight-sided bulkhead that we saw earlier underneath it. And here we can see the same section being put together, and I can't see that straight-sided bulkhead at the bottom, although it may be being hidden by tarpaulin there. And as that 2-ring segment is being lifted by the crane, you can see the sides buckling in. That's not foreshortening from a lens. That is steel that is 4mm thick, bending under its own weight. And yet those steel sides are going to support the weight of the whole Starship. Clearly, the engineers have done their calculations and they are confident that longitudinally 4mm steel in these rings, particularly when braced by tanks full of fuel, the engineers are clearly confident that this will be strong enough to support the whole structure. Work continues on this building, which I believe is to integrate the larger sections vertically out of the wind. You may remember the nose section of Star Hopper blew over in the wind. In true SpaceX fashion, learning from its mistakes and building a whacking great building. Now, this is a 2-ring segment with a round bulkhead before it's integrated with this 3-ring structure. Now, on the top of this 3-ring structure, you can see what I think is actually one of those straight edge bulkheads, although it's difficult to tell at this angle. If that is one of the straight edge bulkheads, then that needs turning the other way round. It's nice to see the welder's form of communication is notes on the steel. Why not? Here are some pipes being prepared, perhaps for integration into one of those ring segments. And poor old Star Hopper being dismantled. I don't think they're going to be reusing that steel on the next Starships. I don't know, maybe they are. Maybe they're using it for bits inside that we can't see. There's some engineers checking out those ring segments. That yellow vertical line is a tape measure. They are measuring, and they appear to be measuring where brackets will go. I don't think those black tanks on the left there, I don't think they're going to be for side thrusters. I think somebody's welding on the inside, and that's the oxyacetylene tanks. No, I may be wrong. They look like they're permanently attached. I think they are part of the Starship. Wow, they must be powering cold thrusters. Just huge, those ring segments.